Jai Hind children. Today we'll be starting a new chapter, Understanding Laws, and this is going to be module number 1. The basic learning objective behind this chapter is that we will understand what is law, why do we need law, how everybody is equal in front of the law, and some uh, controversial laws which needs to be changed, and from where the laws are coming. So let us start. Uh, the laws are made in the parliament. We have already discussed this, and it needs majority in the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha both, and then it goes to the president for his signature. Let us first understand what is a law. Now, in parliament, a bill is a proposal for a new law or a change to an existing one. So, if it is passed by the parliament, it becomes a law, and it is also known as an act of parliament. It means that bill is being introduced in the Lok Sabha or in the Rajya Sabha, passed by both the houses, and then it is going to the president for his signature, and then it becomes a law. In your book, case study has been given where it has been asked that if a government official who is monetarily very fine and has a specific status in the society, he helps his son to run away or hide somewhere because he has committed a crime. And the question has been put on us whether it is right or wrong. So the obvious answer which we will give is it is wrong, because everybody belonging to any caste, any religion, having any status, whatever money he holds, be it a rich man or a poor man or a president of the country. If a law is there, it has to be obeyed, and everybody is equal before law. So this is the first basic thing that we need to understand. Nobody is above the law. Then we will do and understand how the law was when India was under the British rule, and then slowly how things started to change. Uh, as we all know that in ancient India there were overlapping laws. Overlapping laws means one person committing a crime, the punishment which was given to him it dependent from person to person. Like different communities, they had different kind of autonomy, and they used it as per their wish. Now, if a crime was committed, the punishment varied from person to person. Like the lower caste people were punished more as compared to the upper caste. Now, this slowly started to change during the British rule, and it is believed that the Britishers were the people who had brought the rule of law in India. But we also find that many historians they are not happy with this, and they have disputes, and they claim that the colonial rule was arbitrary. Now, what is arbitrary? It means that the concern of a common person is not heard about. And they say that there was a law which was passed during that time, which was the Sedition Act of 1870. Now, what is this? According to this act, what happened if a person criticized or protested against the British government, he was put into trial or was arrested without any hearing of his. And so this was basically disliked by all the Indians. The consequence of this act was people started to protest. The Indian nationalists who were coming forward, they began protesting and criticizing the arbitrary use of this authority of the Britishers. They also began fighting for a greater equality, and they wanted to change the idea of law from a set of rules that they were forced to obey to something where there was only justice. Then the next thing which happened was by the end of the 19th century, the Indians started asserting themselves in the courts. They marked the presence in the court. Next, the Indian legal profession also started to emerge, and it became a very powerful force. And the Indian demanded respect in the courts. Now you can see how the things have started to change during the British rule. Indians also started using law and they started to defend themselves. They wanted their own legal rights. And the Indian judges, they began to play a vital role or a greater role in making the decisions. So this we understand how the things have changed from the colonial rule and the to the time when we got independence. And when the constitution was being made, special preference was given to this topic law. We had new laws, we have today also new laws, and we also try to change if there is a law which is no more needed. This is done in the parliament, which we'll study later. The next topic is how do the new laws come about? Now, you will have to understand that the parliament has a very important role in making the laws. Next, now the common concern of a person in a society, if he wants a law to be changed, it has to be heard. So the representatives, they come across ideas where a common man wants a new law or if he wants to change an existing one. From establishing the new need for a new law to its being passed, every stage the voice of a common citizen is heard. This I've already told you. Uh, the next topic which we'll be doing is the unpopular and controversial law, and I will give you an example that in the year 2019, number of laws were passed. One was regarding the traffic rules. The second one was the division of union territories in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. The third was a law of triple talaq. We have already discussed in class 7, sorry, and